ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am Jack Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we are here for another session within Dead Island. I'm trying something new out with the audio, my commentary. I'm actually recording this on my phone because I believe the mic is much better. The old mic I had, I bought it like feels like 10 years ago. It probably wasn't. In fact, it probably was more like 8 years ago, if anything. But it's getting really old, just like my computer, and I've used it quite a lot. So, and this phone I have is completely brand new, so I feel like it's much better. It's probably gonna pick up my voice, and it'll probably sound good. So yeah. We're gonna get right into this. I don't know if these locked chests respawn, but I would like to. They do, of course they do. Like everything else, they respawn. So let's see what this. It's crap, but you know, it's something. So hit the jump button. And last time we left off, I was just exploring a little bit at the end of the last session, which was pretty much the last episode I did. I think most of the last episode was me just exploring. Can't remember, that was like a week ago. Well, technically, I think it was 4 days ago. Was it? I don't know. Can't remember already. There's two things I want to do. I'm not going to do the main stuff right now, because I went online to search for the skulls, because there's no way in hell I was going to remember, and it turns out I pretty much did remember. I found a chart that shows where you find the skulls and where you have to place the skulls, and I was pretty much correct in everything. You know, there's like this shopping center that you get the stuff, and you have to... Every place you go that you can get a skull, there's a place you put the skull. It's not an exact same location, but it'd be cool if it showed you which ones you have, you know, equipped for the repair stuff. But anyways, yeah, I know where all that stuff is now.
I heard this scourge came from outer space.
And repairing the items will give it higher value when you sell it. So that's why I did that. Rusty shovel. That'd be cool if it was called a rusty cage. I just made a reference to something. Can you guys guess what it was? Because I already forgot. Alright. You know, that'd be so cool if you could store weapons in this game. Then I would store my stuff in there. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's coming up. Anyways, this is one of the things I want to take care of. I love getting all the goods in here. I do this all the time. It's one of the fun things about starting a new session, so I think for the next session I'm not going to record a freaking 4-hour long session, which I only was able to edit down to like 3.5 hours. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
What do we have here?
Don't mind me. I don't think I want to have long sessions like that, so I can just come back and loot everything all over again, you know? Simple but efficient. I mean, if it's in the game, might as well take advantage of it. I think I bashed on this game quite a lot last time. I'll probably end up doing it close to the end of this session, but for now I have to say, like, as aggravating as the game is, it's still honestly one of my favorites, and it's much better than a lot of other games anyways. So, yeah, you guys can ignore me. on what I said last time. I mean, it's true, but I'm sure like there's an explanation. Maybe it's just like what it is for most games that are out there, you know, like the people who want to, you know, there's probably a timeline and the people making the game are like, oh, what the hell, we need more time. And people are douches and want money right now, not knowing that if you just give it a little bit more time, because apparently nobody is patient, you know, they would make like probably twice the amount of money.
This scourge came.
I am very much patient because I have to be. I learned it from having a computer that came from the 80s, and that was the only computer I had until 2010. And that thing was freaking slow. And so that's kind of like what taught me my patience. I mean, I was already a patient person to begin with. Was that the pipe I threw long ago? I don't think it would be because I restarted the game many times, but that's what I feel like it is. Alrighty. It'd be cool if I could change the settings of the mic for my phone, because part of the reason why I want to do this is because I don't want my microphone. Okay, he's not going down. Part of the reason is I don't want my microphone to pick up things like...
Oh my god!
Yeah, you already saw this. I don't want my microphone to pick up things like my keyboard noise. That's why I switched to the mic on my phone instead of the original mic I've been using. That was like half the reason. The other half was just for better quality. Or to hope for better quality. So yeah, I have a chart with me of where everything is located for the skulls. I did not download the chart. Actually, I didn't find a chart. I did not download anything referencing where all the mods are. The mods for the weapons. There's not as much as I figured, but there are some. So that is something... Ooh, almost 600 that time. That is something I would like to do, is get all the mods that I'm able to do before we go to the city. Because there's a lot of mods that you can still get on your own that aren't, you know, quest related. Anything I need to... Nope, no repairs needed. The guy that we saved that stayed here is now gone. We have a new diving knife, which is one of my favorite kind of regular knives. 187. What's this one? 211. Okay. We already know which one I'm going to keep. Gonna obviously keep the better one. I feel like there's like a mod in one of these like little areas like this. Like whether it's this one or the one over in that area. We will be going over in that area, but not right now. I think it's pretty cool because some of the skulls that you can get are pretty far into the game. Did not even know that. That's a shit thing to do right there. Because that guy was not there before. So that was a pretty shitty thing to do there, game developers. And that completely made me forget what I was gonna say. And it didn't even kill her. What the fuck? Come on, kick her. Yeah, that was pretty messed up. How was I supposed to know that guy was gonna be there? Another show of that thing that didn't turn out to look great. Oh, look at that, just glitched out. It really does not want me to be in this area. You know what? Fine, I will go. There's gonna come a time when those paddles will be worthless. Alright, let's try this one. That showed it off a little bit better, but still not that great. Sound glitch. Oh, I remember where one of the mods are now. Pretty far down the beach that way. In an area that reminds me of this area. There's like a lot of canoes that are overturned. Got a sandcastle that will completely stop a car somehow. So we're back at the beginning of the area. Not much we can do in this area. I think there are some things you can, you know, loot as usual. And it's interesting to check this out. For sure, everybody did leave. Oh, that's right, there was no lootables, just some health drinks, which we don't need. Okay, so we're going to continue onwards to one of the few dead zones in the game. Maybe your face is useful. Alright, let's go here. Nope. Not going in there. Alright, so I said that we would go over this way, and I was telling the truth. It's been a while. We can go that way to get the green skull, but guess what? We already got that. You guys already know that. There's a guy to rescue over here, and this is the dead zone. The dead zones in Riptide are much better. This is what a dead zone kind of looks like. In this game. There's our electrocution mod. One of the best things ever is shooting a mod at somebody. And by shooting, I mean, you know, throwing. Because they're not going to attack you when they're electrocuted. And be careful, because sometimes their body can still be electrified. And if you step on it, it will hurt. So here's a guy we need to take care of. I forgot I had an... Forgot I modded one of my weapons. What the fuck? I hit him first. Okay, that's why I throw weapons in this game. And some people might think, why don't you pick a different person? They're all the same. Doesn't matter. That's one thing I've learned. Doesn't matter. They all pretty much suck. The only one that would have the most health is Sam B. And he's just a crap character to play. Okay, so this thing, I think, is gassed or fired up. As in, there's actual fire, but you can't see it because of my particle effects are all the way down. Why is that like that? This is not a place I want anything to be. And we're going to place the machete back in its proper slot. And this wonderful sickle will go back into its spot. And this cleaver will go back into its spot. Although these two are interchangeable, as I kind of forget exactly where they go. There we go. Well then. Was that a broomstick? I already have one. Hello.
Didn't think anyone would ever find me. Here, I have extra ammo. You need
Oh,
it.
thanks.
Take it. It's the least I can do for what you did for me.
Oh,
Take the
thanks.
keys to that SUV in front of the bunker. I'm staying right here, so I'm not going to be needing it.
Yeah, SUV, quote unquote. So we got 30 pistol ammo, which we kind of did need, and he just disappeared. Oh, and that's where we go to the other bunker that I tried going to last time, but it, you know, there was no possible way, even though I was pretty sure there was a way to get to it. Usually that's inside down below. Heavy wrench. Okay. Anything I can get rid of? Indeed we can. 22. Is that the... Alright. Let's drop a battered broomstick, because why not? That's worth much more money. Oh, and he went there. That'll close the valve so we can go into that one area without dying or getting hurt. Here's one of the mods. That's cool. I didn't even know it would be here. Is this though? That's not the one. Let's check that out. Do we need anything? Yeah, let's get the rest of the fruit. Alright, turn that off. We'll go down that pipe later. Come on, run. That's worth 163. How does it compare to my other machete? Crap. Of course. But I will drop a battered paddle, because I would be an idiot not to. And that can go to hell. Alright. Let's go and
Anything
get
will
this.
help.
Oh, that looks nice. Not as good as the one I have, I'm sure. Yeah, let her reload that crap. And now let's go back to the sickle. Yeah, it's not that great, but we can get rid of one of the broomsticks because only one is needed for the fun joke. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Is oh, and there's the word dead zone, so you guys know this whole area is supposed to be a dead zone. But like I was saying earlier, the dead zone in Riptide, those dead zones are much, much better. Here we go. Just to show you, yes, indeed it goes here. And that's completely blocked off. So we can't even go out of this place. But I remembered like walking out somewhere, so I thought there was an upper door, but I may have been confusing that with something else. Yeah, we're gonna get that. That's worth almost 800. So we're gonna get rid of this because that's somehow worth less. And we'll take this lovely nail hammer. And there's probably an enemy down through this door. Wait, what? Wait, this is the place you need to go to. Is it locked or something? That's weird. Well, that's the only other bunker, so maybe there's something in, maybe there's one in here that I just didn't notice. And the guy we saved is completely gone now. That's so weird. What the hell? I want to get that stuff done before we continue. Well, I guess there's nothing to do. And this is the supposed SUV, which, granted, we could drive down that way and take the way they had to come. Yeah, apparently, when they all from the lifeguard house, the technical way that they could have only came the way they did is by driving through this area. There would have been no other way. And so that means they had to drive through this, and they couldn't have drove through that. It would have been broken. So story-wise, it means that they somehow had to go over that way. Which makes no sense because you can't get through that little fence area. And there's no way for them to drive up over in this area. So it's kind of fun looking at stuff like that. Very bad game design right there. Then again, mostly the only people who'd be looking at stuff like that would be other game developers. So yeah, that money. Thank you for the money. So yeah, that wasn't available for us. More money, which is kind of lame. More money. That's nice. How kind of the game to be kind. Let's go get the mod on the beach. In fact, we could just go walk up on the beach. It's not that deadly. We went to the full north end of the beach. So I already got that. I don't remember being here. I don't think it's here. Yeah, you can tell there's stuff to do over there.